हेलो एवरीवन, तो स्वागत है आपका हमारे लाइव स्ट्रीम में। और आज हम अगेन कंटिन्यू करने जा रहे हैं गेंशिन इम्पैक्ट। तो चैनल पे नए हो तो सब्सक्राइब कर देना और लाइक वगैरह भी कर देना, ठीक है। जो है सब कर देना। और साथ ही मैं आप लोगों से ये कहना चाहूँगा कि मैंने आज पोल डाला था कि हम लाइव करेंगे, लाइव के साथ साथ कुछ गेम भी खेला करेंगे, ठीक है। तो उस पोल में से गेम सेलेक्ट कर देना। अदर का मतलब है कमेंट बिलो गाइस, कमेंट तो करो। आप लोगों ने बहुत 2-3 अदर सेलेक्ट किया है, बट नीचे कमेंट तो करो, तब तो मैं समझूंगा क्या कौन सा गेम चाहते हो आप लोग। ऑल राइट, स्टार्ट करते हैं अब। पोल में जाके जरूर वोट करना, ठीक है। लेट्स गो। तो हम यहाँ पे थे कमर्स, जो क्या बोलते हैं कमीशन है, वो बाद में करेंगे, लास्ट में करेंगे, ठीक है। ओके लेट्स गो, चलते हैं। रूइंस में एंटर करने जा रहे हैं हम, ठीक है। लाइक मार दो, ठीक है, जल्दी जल्दी। हम्म, 20 लेवल का हाइड्रो क्या कर लेगा यार। तो एक काम करते हैं, इसको लेवल अप करके आते हैं पहले, फिर यहाँ आएंगे। ओके, सो लेवल अप कैसे कर सकते हैं हम पहले देखते हैं। इसको आर्टिफिस दे रखे हैं मैंने। वेपन 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 दो, वेपन दो एटलीस्ट। ये दो ना इसको, सही है। कोई 4 स्टार और है नहीं मेरे पास, सो अब इसी से काम चलाना पड़ेगा इसको। और सब कुछ ठीक है। एक चीज़ और यार, एक चीज़ और एसेंड करना है मेरे को ना इसको, सो मेरे को ये चाहिए। अरे ये तो अभी यहीं हो जाएगा, सोविनर शॉप से खरीद सकता हूँ ना मैं। सोविनर शॉप यहाँ पे है, लिविये में। मॉन्स्टेड में भी है, मैं लिविये में जा रहा हूँ। अरे यार, यहाँ है सोविनर शॉप्स। उधर कहाँ जा रहा हूँ मैं। इस तरफ है सोविनर शॉप, मैं यहीं कहीं देखा था, मुझे याद है। ये रहा शायद से। ये क्या है? नहीं ये नहीं है यार, अरे यही है। ओके अब हम इसको कर सकते हैं एसेंड इजी। इसके एसेंट करके हमको क्या मिला पता है? हमें एक ये भी मिल गया फ्री में। अब हमें ये सब चाहिए, ये जो है ओके। इसका लेवल अप करना है एक्चुअली, मेरे को ज़रूरत है इसकी। मेरे को इसको लेवल अप करे बिना नहीं हो पाएगा काम। थर्टी फोर तो ठीक है। एसेंट करने के लिए ये लगेगा ओशियोनाइट, और ओशियोनाइट जो है वो यहाँ मिलेगा मेरे को। यार ओशियन के बीच में क्यों फटती है मेरी ओशियन में यार? यहाँ कैसे लड़ूंगा मैं? वेट,
Dodge this!
अरे यार कौन फोन करता है बार बार यार? ओके सो एक रॉन्ग नंबर था। एक मिनट गाइस, वेट वेट वेट, लड़ने से पहले मैं एक बार से बात कर लेता हूँ।
What's the hurry? Cool it. Dodge this.
ऑल राइट, सो स्टार्ट करते हैं। पता नहीं कौन रॉन्ग नंबर था यार, गधा गधी तो कौन। सेमिनार करा रहे हैं, ये करा रहे हैं, वो करा रहे हैं। भाई इंटरेस्टेड हुई नहीं, क्यों करा रहे हैं? कराओ भाई, मेरे को बुला रहे हो। लॉल। वह कोई ना, अभी ये करते हैं, इसका आर्टिफैक्ट्स थोड़ा बूस्ट करते हैं पहले तो। इस बंदे का आर्टिफैक्ट्स इसको बूस्ट करना होगा हमें। 16 16 12 इनहेंस करो इसको। 13 और ये 14 लेवल हो गया यहाँ पे इजली। 2 लेवल और ये भी हो जाएगा मैक्स। सब कुछ था क्या अभी? आई बटन दब कुछ नहीं। चलो हो जाए फिर, जमा जमा का मारूंगा इसको।
An assassin from our homeland.
ओ कौन है ये?
Who trespasses upon
Sorry.
the waters of Chingsa.
सॉरी।
Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
Just you wait.
Propagate. Scatter.
The power of water
आज
is
सालिया
its ability to take any shape.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Without solid ground,
इनको मारने से
terrestrial
इजी है मेरे लिए
creatures become
एक्चुअली।
simply helpless.
आओ 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 ससुर, बताते हैं तुमको।
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
अरे मेंढक,
I'll settle this.
Cool it.
Out of the fray.
Spring forth.
All right, it's my turn.
हाइपर ब्लूम करो, हाइपर ब्लूम करो, तभी मरेंगे।
Yeah.
Wish your luck.
डोंट पुश मी एज वेल।
Freeze.
आ ना नीचे आ।
Our bond is strong.
मैं ऐसे कैसे मार सकता हूँ?
Nice and spicy. Race you.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
भाई ये भेजते जा रही है।
Nova, get them.
Scatter. Cool it.
ये चिड़िया दिमाग खराब कर दी है।
Get with me.
Propagate. Dodge this.
केकड़े,
Scatter.
इन चिड़ियों को कैसे लड़ूंगा चिड़ियों से यार?
Our bond is strong. Looking for a fight?
अरे यार, अरे
Take
अरे
care.
दूर रहो यार, चूतिए हैं यार ये चिड़िए लोग। इनसे लड़ूं कैसे मैं भाई लिटरली।
Add the frying pan into the fire.
कैसे लड़ूं भाई। हाय 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 ब्रो, हाय हाय, क्या हाल चाल। अभी मरेगा कैसे।
Propagate. Cool it.
अरे यार
Boba, get them.
ये ऐसे कैसे मरेगा, कैसे मरेगा। मेरे को कोई एरो वाला नहीं है मेरे पास। अरे हमको लीव करना पड़ेगा यार।
That really hurt.
गधे कहीं के एरो वाले हैं, बताना चाहिए एरो चाहिए। मेरे को क्या पता एरो लगेगा। वेट वेट, है मेरे पास जुगाड़। या तो ये हो सकती है या तो ये हो सकती है। नहीं, इस पे रिस्क है अभी। ये इसी को लेते हैं, सही है। इसको भी एसेंड करना था यार। इस पे ये नहीं है, बस ये तो मिल जाएगा। भाई सबको ही वो करो, लाइक मार दो, लाइक फटाफट लाइक मार के शेयर कर दो। अब इसको मारूंगा इस बार। ओ राज इंडियन गेमर, थैंक यू भाई, थैंक यू सो मच भाई। ये राज इंडियन गेमर बहुत तगड़ा बंदा है भाई, बहुत हेल्प, बहुत सपोर्ट करता है भाई मेरे को। ये बंदा मुझे पसंद आया। राज इंडियन गेमर यूर प्रो ओपी। थैंक्स डिजिटलart, थैंक यू भाई। शेयर भी कर दो यार, शेयर कर दो। अब लड़ूंगा मैं।
Raining again.
इट्स
This will
रेनिंग।
hinder our vision. We
अब
must
हो जाए
remain
मारपीट।
vigilant.
An assassin from
आजा।
our homeland, or a fool
तो मारूंगा अभी
who
मैं।
trespasses upon the waters of
कुछ हो नहीं
Chingsa.
रहा है इसको।
Coveting
वो ऐसे
the
मरेगी नहीं
shapes of
ये,
the living,
उनको ही मारना पड़ेगा मेरे को,
pure
उनसे ही
water
मरेगी
can
ये।
take on many forms. In
Okay.
this way, shall water deliver your punishment.
हाइड्रो चार्ज, धमाके,
Dodge this.
फ्रीज,
Propagate.
ब्लूम, नाइस। आजा आजा, कम ऑन कम ऑन।
Our bond is strong.
तू मारेगा मेरे को यार, तू इतना बदतमीज है, मेरे को मारेगा तू। ये ले ये ले।
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
पैसे नहीं खाए हैं गेम ने, ठीक है राज इंडियन गेमर, पैसे नहीं खाए हैं गेम ने। कल बंदा बोल रहा था भाई पैसे खाए हैं गेम ने। आजा अब आओ सालो, तुम लोग बहुत परेशान किए थे मेरे को। अरे अभी भी कर रहे हैं कुत्ते।
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Germinate.
इनको मारना बहुत मुश्किल है भाई।
Free. Don't push your luck. Oh, so sorry.
इसका अल्ट आने का वेट करना पड़ेगा मेरे को उसके लिए।
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
बच गया भाई, डुबारी है भाई।
The power of water.
ये इसका कुछ होगा ही नहीं भाई, शील्ड लगा के रखी है भाई, ये चीटिंग है। गिलहरी गिलहरी गिलहरी, ये ले,
Stop right there.
जमा के मारूंगा मैं। ये ले ये ले ये ले।
Scatter!
अरे चिड़िए लो,
Out of my way.
ये लो।
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
No escape.
Propagate!
इतनी जल्दी हार नहीं मानने वाला मैं, इतनी जल्दी तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं।
What's the... Scatter!
Go berry bunny.
Dodge this! Propagate!
Tired.
ये क्या था, ये क्या था, कहाँ से था, किसने मारा भाई ये?
Freeze!
और ये पानी के बाहर खड़े होके मेरे को परेशान कर रहा है।
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
भाई बच गया। ओह भाई गिरा रही है भाई, ये गंदा मार रही है भाई। रिवाइव करो पहले तो। बैग खोलो, बैग। खाना पीना है कुछ मेरे पास, इसको दो भाई, एक और इसको भी। मेरे पास भी चिटकोट है भाई, मैं खाना रखा हूँ। मारो तो इनको पहले ही मार दो, खत्म, मौका ही नहीं देना।
Get with me.
ये बहुत कमीने हैं भाई, इनको मारना जरूरी है। जो अगर नहीं मारूंगा तो ये मेंढक भी दिमाग खराब कर रहा है एक तो।
Scatter!
Again. This way.
As long as rain falls and
गई
rivers flow,
गई
water will exist forever.
गई गाइस गई। ओह कितना मिला ये? 2 मिल गया ना, नाइस। बस। और क्या चाहिए? अब तो ये चाहिए, ये तो कहीं भी मिल जाएगा मेरे को, ये तो खेलते खेलते मिल जाएगा गेम में। चलो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, हो गया रे, बहुत मेहनत लगा। अब हम क्या कर सकते हैं? कुछ अभी इसको लेवल अप तो करना है, कुछ है नहीं हमारे पास। कमीशंस करते हैं ना, कमीशंस पहले करते हैं एंड उसके बाद करेंगे कमीशंस। एक यहाँ पे है, ओके। विनर चिकन डिनर। ओ ये पबजी वाले बंदे।
Just sharpen my spear.
और भाई लोग क्या हाल चाल?
Nice and spicy.
टैलेंट्स कुछ है? पैसे वैसे मेरे पास कुछ नहीं है भाई, ऐसे कैसे होगा काम? हबीबी वेलकम टू पनवेल लॉल।
Freeze!
अरे 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 उधर कहाँ?
Lightning purified.
Freeze.
आओ आते जाओ।
Cool it. Oh, so sorry. Scatter.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this.
और कौन है रे? अरे यार ये तो मेरे को बिल्कुल नहीं पसंद है यार। अरे नहीं नहीं नहीं, भाई कब से?
Propagate.
Okay, next one is here. I think I should go here first. अच्छा हुआ उस गेम में मैं लकी था वो ओशियन नाइट से जब लड़ रहा था वेब में, क्योंकि उसने बर्ड्स को पहले समॉन किया था जब मैं एकदम फुल एचपी में था। बाकी सबको मारना तो ईजी था, उनको मारना बहुत मुश्किल था, लेकिन पहले इसको मारूंगा मैं ऊपर वाले को। अरे मारना नहीं है, तोड़ना है यार, मारना नहीं है। तोड़ो और निकल जाओ। हे हे, तोड़ो और निकलो। मार ले तो मार ले। बाय बाय, मैं जा रहा हूँ। टेलीपोर्ट करो, टेलीपोर्ट करो। लड़ना किसको है? इजी, हम इजीली भाई काम करके आ गए हम अपने इजीली। Complete the time challenge. ये टाइम चैलेंज है, मेरे को ये क्या करना है? जाता हूँ मैं उधर। ओ ऐसे नहीं जा सकते, लड़ना तो पड़ेगा। ओके, हम पहले वाले को स्किप करेंगे, दूसरे वाले में जाएंगे सीधा सीधा। नहीं हो सकता लगता है, ऐसे तो लड़ना पड़ेगा सबसे। नहीं हो सकता है, इनका छोड़ो, सीधा सीधे यहाँ चलो।
Don't get frostbite.
Our bond is strong.
खत्म हुए यहाँ पे, और सीधा सीधा अब इनका छोड़ो, वो वाले में चलो। हो गया। नेक्स्ट ये है, लड़ने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है भाई, लड़ाई वड़ाई से दूर रहता हूँ मैं। कंप्लीट, चैलेंज कंप्लीट। अभी नेक्स्ट वन। लड़ना किसको है, दिमाग से काम चला लो और क्या। क्या हुआ शेफ? क्या है? भाई ये नहीं देना चाहता हूं मैं भाई, ये चिली नहीं देना था मेरे को। नूब नूब भाई, ये ब्रिंग द डिश। कौन सा डिश? भाई कौन सा डिश भाई? अरे यार बाहर है। म्यूजिक कितना मस्त है, नाइस। ये म्यूजिक बहुत पसंद है मेरे को गेंशिन में। किचन तोड़ दूंगा मैं इसका। वेल कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, प्राइमो तो मिले थोड़े से। नाइस। लिवे हार्बर में
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
भाई जो चाहिए वो मिला तो कम से कम।
Add Astra.
ओके, अपने मेन मिशन की ओर। ओके, जो काम था वो हो गया यहाँ पे। तो हमारे पास देखिए ज़रा 5 प्राइमो। प्राइमो बहुत कम है हमारे पास यार। ओके कोई बात नहीं, हमको तो आर्कन क्वेस्ट करने से मतलब है। अब चलते हैं रूइंस के अंदर। एक्चुअली मेरा मन था कि मैं इसे लेकर जाऊं क्योंकि ये पावरफुल है बहुत। चलो लेके चलते हैं इसको यार। लगेगी ये, लिटरली ये लगेगी। काया तू रेस्ट कर थोड़ा सा।
For justice.
नहीं यार काया भी चाहिए। शिंगलिंग तू रेस्ट कर।
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
अब यहाँ से मेन स्टोरी स्टार्ट होता है हमारा, ठीक है। अरे यार ये वही वाला है।
All that running around, we end up right back here again. Look at us.
यार
Barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling
वही
right
तो
back in.
वही तो पाइमन सही बोल रही है भाई।
Surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Tibet. That are the stupidest.
भाई नहीं मरना है मेरे को।
Creepy statue.
मैं
Need to follow the path we used to escape last time.
अरे यार क्यों?
Scatter!
हाँ इतना नूब भी नहीं हूँ मैं। भाई कल इसी जगह पे ये राज इंडियन गेमर कह रहा था कि भाई गेम ने पैसे खाए हैं।
Chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
You sense correctly. You are just as vexatious
फिर से लड़ाई
as
होगी
ever,
क्या?
Dain's enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Huh? Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me. Then we are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you.
साइलेंस यू। ये तो चला गया, लड़ूंगा तो मैं इससे।
Time to act.
Propagate!
Dissipate. No, my sword. Body and mind.
Cool it! What's the hurry? Scatter! Freeze! Propagate!
Stand with me.
Germinate!
Terrified!
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this!
ये मरेगा।
Propagate! Freeze!
Our bond is strong.
Heal, heal, heal.
Scatter! Spring forth!
Rain outlines your fate.
ओ ये हो गया। कहाँ जाएगा भाई? ओ ये डेन एक नंबर। ओ इसकी बहन आ गई। क्या ये हमला क्यों कर रही है हमारे ऊपर? बहन है ना हमारी। प्रिंसेस क्या?
Hey! Could that be?
ल्यूमीन। ईथर, मेरा नाम है ईथर। Finally found you.
Wait! She just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald.
Yo, hello, Thunder भाई।
And the Abyss?
Ether, why are you with Dain?
What? What?
Huh?
We have been separated for so long. Why are you asking about something?
Your sister knows Dain?
हाँ वही तो।
Lumine, we meet again.
कैसे?
What's going on here?
भाई लाइक मार दो यार जल्दी जल्दी गाइस।
Too?
सब देख रहे हो, लाइक
You
मारो,
shouldn't
शेयर
team
भी
up
कर दो।
with this man. He is my enemy.
Lumine.
कैसे? Stop saying such things that don't make sense. Hold on a second.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss.
क्यों
That
भाई?
man, Dainsleif, was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria. A curse of immortality was laid upon him
भाई
to
ये
forever
Arkham Quest,
wander the
Arkham Quest।
wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dain is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago? And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves?
भाई कानरिया वाले इतने लंबा क्यों जी रहे हैं?
Dain being your enemy.
You can tell me.
Paimon's
Home. Yes. Of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet.
क्यों भाई? क्यों?
Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with destiny will see no end.
ये एबिस का साथ को
Listen
दे
to
रही
me,
है।
Ether. I have already traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world.
मतलब ये नहीं आने वाली अभी।
So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, brother. I have more
अरे?
than enough time to wait for you.
क्यों भाई?
We have always had enough time.
भाई क्यों? और मैं नहीं जा पाया उस कार, मैं इस कार पर निकल गया। वो मैं इसमें जाने के लिए एक पावर चाहिए।
Left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information. Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the seven,
ओ
Dain is
भाई क्या
also
हुआ
a
ये?
key part of
अभी
finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind and look for clue.
That's right. By the way, what they said just now was all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
हाँ वही तो you mean.
Well then, let's go over it again.
Okay.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your sister Princess. Seems like your sister is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to her.
Princess है
We
क्या?
don't know for sure if she's the highest ranking leader in the organization. Also, your sister said that she wants to engulf the thrones and go to war with Destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be that she wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dain is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order.
हाँ वही एबिस बुरे हैं यार।
That's why your sister said that Dain is her enemy, right?
और उसकी सिस्टर जो है एबिस का साथ दे रही है इसलिए।
But if the monsters
इसलिए
of the
मतलब
Abyss
कि
are the same people that Dain
हमारी
protected
बहन जो
all
है
those
हमारे
years
दुश्मन के
ago,
साइड है,
then
मतलब
why is he enemy
फ्यूचर
of
में
the
शायद
Abyss
हमारी
Order
बहन
now?
से भी फाइट होगा हमारा।
Also, how
और
come
उसने
after
कहा
all this time we spent
कि वो
searching for your sister, it
जो
turns
हमारी
out she's
बहन
on
थी
the
ना,
side of the Abyss. What's up with that?
वेट जो हमारी बहन थी वो एक और बार इस दुनिया में आ चुकी है। ये सेकंड टाइम है, मतलब उसको बहुत कुछ पता है पहले से।
Yeah, then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's
Yup.
get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright.
ओके तो
If
जैसे
your
जैसे
sister
सफर आगे
wants you
बढ़ेगा
to reach the end of your
हमें
journey,
सारे जवाब मिल जाएंगे।
well then, show
Let's
her
go
what you're
then.
made of. Come on, traveler, let's go.
लेट्स गो। ओ क्वेस्ट कंप्लीट। भाई चेस्ट तो मिला फाइट करने के बदले में, कुछ तो दिया इन्होंने। भाई बहुत सैड वो लिटरली। और अभी हम इसको मैक्स करेंगे, ये हमें चाहिए क्योंकि एक्चुअली वी नीड हर। दोबारा एसेंड करेंगे, ये चाहिए हमें। चलो करते हैं एसेंड इसको और आगे बढ़ते हैं, थोड़ा पावरफुल बनाते हैं क्योंकि ये चाहिए हमको गाइस। एक्चुअली चाहिए हमको ये। इसके बिना हमारी बहन को नहीं ढूंढ पाएंगे। नहीं तो नहीं मिली यार, 5 स्टार कहाँ मिलेगा अभी मेरे को? 5 स्टार तो मिल ही नहीं रहा है। मुझे पता है वो फ्लावर कौन सा वाला है। देखना गाइस, कुछ रेड से दिखे तो बताना। रेड से एक पौधा होगा। कहाँ है? अभी नहीं मिल रहा, अभी अभी नहीं मिलेगा ना। जब खोजे, जब नहीं खोजते तब भाई सब मिलता है। अभी कुछ नहीं मिल रहा। भाई कहाँ है? दिख गया, एक दिखा मेरे को अभी तक। बहुत तेज नज़र है मेरी। सब भाई हो गया काम। लेट्स गो। भाई सब उठा लूंगा मैं, एक भी नहीं छोड़ूंगा यहाँ पे। जो है सब उठा लो, नहीं मिलते जल्दी जल्दी। उठाओ उठाओ उठाओ। हो गया काम। ये वाटर वाली चाहिए थी भाई, सही कहा था। ठंडर भाई ने कहा था शायद। ये लगेगी, काम की है ये, काम की है ये। इस पे वेपन नहीं है मेरे पे अच्छे अच्छे, बट कोई दिक्कत नहीं। ओ ये आर्टिफैक्ट भाई नाइस। कुछ तो भाई अच्छा मिला। लगाओ लगाओ लगाओ। भाई ये क्या है यार, क्या मस्त लग रहा है। ओहो नाइस, कुछ तो हुआ जिंदगी में। पंद्रह लेवल तो हो गया, इसको बाद में करेंगे आगे। इस फ्लावर को करते हैं। यप, अब थोड़ा ठीक है। और मैंने कुकी को फिर से लगा लिया। कुकी विल हेल्प। हील करो पहले कुकी को। कुकी सबको हील कर देगी भाई अकेले, बहुत दम है कुकी में। यहाँ चलते हैं यार, क्या करेगी बेचारी, बहुत टाइम लगेगा हील करने में। यहीं से हो जाते हैं। हो गए। अरे हुए नहीं क्या यार, स्टैचू ऑफ 7 धोखा दे रहे हो। लेट्स गो, उस तरफ भी जाना है हमें, और टेलीपोर्टर नहीं है तो चल के ही जाना पड़ेगा। Yeah, nice. ओह, सिजिल ऑफ परमिशन यहाँ लगे हैं, देख रहे हो। नमो नमो रे शंकरा। कहाँ चले ऊपर?
Perfect spot for a duel of epic proportions.
चल कुकी चल। कम ऑन, क्यों? क्या चुल मची थी भाई, क्यों छोड़ी भाई? ये चूतिया है भाई। भाई गेम में कुछ भी हो रहा है यार। गेम अपना असली रंग दिखा रहा है, बग्स दिखा रहा है गेम। कोई रास्ता नहीं है मेरे पास यार। ऐसे नहीं चढ़ सकता, कपड़े में से नहीं, कपड़े में से पकड़ के नहीं चढ़ सकता। ये क्या बात? गेम ने पैसे खाए हैं भाई, सच कह रहा है भाई। ये बंदे ने सच कहा था, राज इंडियन गेमर ने। गेम ने पैसे खाए हैं।
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your sister would have sided with the abyss.
I feel a bit better यार।
Keep your chin up.
जाने वाले को कौन रोक सकता है? अब उसको एबिस का साथ देना है तो ठीक है, लड़ेंगे हम आगे चल के। Yeah, you are right.
We needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Thank you.
Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey... Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right.
हाँ, वो गॉड चाहिए पहले तो।
Everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her. Ooh, Paimon supports that idea.
Yeah.
Just the thought of it's so satisfying. Well, we've
Paimon गोलू मोलू बच्ची।
so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So next.
Next is the Inazuma और Electro। अक्कड़ बक्कड़ बम्बे वो। इलेक्ट्रो खोजे क्या? इनाजुमा मन कर रहा है मेरा, इनाजुमा में जाएंगे। सेम ही है ना? इनाजुमा राइडन का है ना? राइडन माने इलेक्ट्रो ही है। ओके। अत्सुको। Okay. Chapter 2 started, guys. Let's go. राइडा इनाजुमा की है, इलेक्ट्रो आर्कन भी इनाजुमा को ही बोलते हैं, आई थिंक सो। दोनों एक ही चीज़ था, मैं कुछ भी सिलेक्ट कर सकता था क्योंकि इनाजुमा हिडन है ना, इलेक्ट्रो आर्कन भी हिडन ही है, सो वो एक ही चीज़ है दोनों। भाई बता यार कैफे करके जाना है, प्लीज बता दे बच्चे।
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Yep.
Oh, so that's why you're here. What?
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the...
It was in leaving Inazuma. that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for, I don't know, how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Okay. Did someone from US
That's
save you?
right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The
Oh,
atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the
rules
nation
बहुत
to a
ज़्यादा
protracted
है.
approval process, and
इनाजुमा में rules बहुत ज़्यादा थे.
I felt like
लोगों
I
को
didn't
पसंद
belong
नहीं है
there.
वहाँ की god.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree.
भाई
They act
इनाजुमा
like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's
यानी राइडन
rule.
शोगन और
Loyal,
राइडन के
yet
रूल्स बहुत
unfeeling.
भयानक थे. राइडन
It
एक
doesn't feel
गॉड ऑफ
good to speak
इटर्निटी
ill of
है.
my home like this.
So
But after spending so long under
उसको
that
इंटरनल
oppressive
रहना है तो
atmosphere,
रूल्स बहुत
I
ज़्यादा
begin
भयानक है
to
वहाँ के.
lose all hope for the future. What
चलो
I mean to say is,
हो जाए
unless you
फिर.
have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku decree.
मैं सामुराई को तो ऐसे
Nation
मार देंगे
policy of
हम.
Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise,
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
इनाजुमा क्यों जा रहे हैं? हम सुमेरु जाना चाहिए. डेंड्रो करना चाहिए. पहले डेंड्रो तो हमें ऐसे खोज लिया था हमने ना.
they only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right. Paimon sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
Let's give it
The
a try.
Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Cap.
Okay. So यहाँ जाना है हमें. बहुत अच्छा किया था हमने गाइस कि उस दिन हमने ये ऑन कर लिया था. भाई साहब अच्छा हुआ ये ऑन कर लिया, वरना कैफे जाते हम. तैरना नहीं है. अरे तैरना नहीं है यार मेरे को. तैरूंगा तो पहुंच नहीं पाऊंगा वहाँ पे. कोई और नहीं है बर्फ वाले मेरे पास? बर्फ वाले कोई और है? ये बंदा और ये अभी के लिए लगाते हैं।
Let me double check our equipment. All right.
Need my help as usual?
ये किसी काम के नहीं है। अरे यार क्या गधे हैं यार ये लोग। मेरे को पता था कभी नहीं पहुंच पाऊंगा ऐसे में। गधे काया काया गधा है भाई। भाई इससे तो ये बिल्ली भाई चूतिया बिल्ली है भाई। हो गया भाई। इनके भरोसे रहेंगे कभी नहीं पहुंच पाएंगे। काया ही है जो कर सकता है कुछ। बाकी गधे हैं कहीं के एक नंबर के। काया ही है जो इजीली बता सकता है हमें।
Dodge this.
ब्रिज बनाओ और आगे बढ़ो।
Freeze. Cool it.
थोड़ा और बस।
Precision strike.
भाई मैं पागल हूँ यार। क्या कर दिया मैंने? क्यों किया मैंने? भाई थोड़ा जमीन दो यार, जमीन दो थोड़ा सा। साइंस नहीं लगाया भाई गेंशिन में, उन्होंने साइंस का बिल्कुल इस्तेमाल नहीं किया है। और ये मेरे पास भाई फालतू फालतू के एजेंट्स है भाई। क्या टट्टी कैरेक्टर्स हैं। यही दो भाई, ये चूतिया लोगों का भी इस्तेमाल नहीं करना चाहिए, फालतू है।
This world is full of unsolved.
Freeze.
अब मैं कुछ नहीं करूंगा, अब मैं इसी से खेलूंगा, कुछ चेंज नहीं करूंगा।
Cool it.
भाई वो एरो मार रहा है बर्फ का भाई, उसको छोटा मत जम, बस कुछ हो नहीं रहा उससे।
Dodge this. Cool it. Dodge this.
ऐसे ही होगा।
Freeze. Dodge this.
बच गया फिर से भाई, अभी कुछ होने वाला था स्कैम। बच गया बच गया।
Freeze. Cool it.
थैंक्स काया भाई।
Freeze.
अभी और चलना है थोड़ा सा, उसके बाद थैंक्स बोलूंगा।
Cool it. Freeze.
भाई यहाँ पे टेलीपोर्टर देना चाहिए था भाई। अब अगर मैं वहाँ पे उस टेलीपोर्टर को ऑन नहीं कर रहा किया होता ना तो फंस गया होता भाई।
Dodge this. Freeze. Cool it.
There you are.
Dodge this. Propagate.
Let me amuse myself. Blink. Over here. Over here. You really know how to get me going. Look at me. Just.
मर जल्दी मर। ओ ये
I hope we find long lost ancient literature.
भाई ये सही है वाटर वाला। ओ इसको ऑन करो भाई, इसको ऑन करो, जरूरी है ये। भाई फ्लावर वगैरह मिलेंगे लेकिन अभी नहीं। सिली तू रेस्ट कर भाई। भाई वहां तक मैं पहुंच पाऊँ? एफ तो बिल्कुल। भाई टूट रहे हैं पत्थर भाई, बताओ भाई। इतना भारी भी नहीं हूं मैं, इतना भारी नहीं हूं।
Is this an answer from this world?
बस मैं किसी तरह से थोड़ा क्लोज पहुंच जाऊं, हल्का सा क्लोज, फिर मैं तैर के पहुंच जाऊंगा पैडल तक, पैडल तक। बस हो गया काम। ओके ओके आई एम लुकिंग फॉर बेडो। क्या करना है? टॉक टू शूलिंग। कौन है शूलिंग?
Waves are as calm as always.
कौन है शूलिंग? ट्रेजर्स ही ट्रेजर्स मिल रहे हैं यहाँ तो। यो शूलिंग भाई, टॉक टू शूलिशी। कौन है ये लोग? कहाँ से आते हैं ये लोग?
Oh,
Hello.
if it isn't the traveler in Paimon.
Oh, yeah,
I
video.
knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
It's this guy.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for
Kazuha.
reasons I won't bore you with.
Oh yeah, Kazuha.
Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come
Anemo.
out instead of words.
Anemo है Kazuha.
With
Fire
this
fire
fine
जैसा है, लेकिन Anemo.
and the soft sea breeze, would it not be
अबे देख मेरे जैसा रहा है भाई बिल्कुल.
irresponsible of
Traveler के
me
जैसा
to
मतलब.
acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can...
But we didn't come here to take part...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round, get this, it's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really
Okay,
such thing as a
vision.
masterless
When a vision
Vision कुछ
bearer
godly चीज है,
dies,
शायद मुझे
as
मिलेगा.
for whether this
Yep. And the way organizing
go,
the
let's
classes.
go.
So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in...
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want him to take part...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma.
Great. Then let's get you signed up.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is...
विजन होना चाहिए था यार. Vision is important, you know. यहाँ जाना पड़ेगा फिर से मेरे को. Seriously. हम लोग को ये चाहिए।
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. You said that they had to be renowned fighters.
ओके सो फाइट करने चलते हैं अभी। ये रहा एरिना।
Are you here for the Crux Clash?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat with this tournament.
Exactly. With
This master of yours must be
विजन चाहिए
He's the
सबको
founder
विजन।
of the Ling Shan clan. You probably would. He's got to be a grand to the Ling Shan clan.
forced to
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you. And for example, our master can.
one time, he sent a challenger flying into the air with.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten.
There's a tuition?
Of course.
भाई
But here we are. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns, folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even.
See you in the.
ओके हो जाए फिर। एरिना में देखते हैं कौन जीतता है, मैं या वो लोग। और अंकल भाई क्या हाल?
Hello. Are you here to compete in the Crux?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance
अभी नहीं
criteria
आ
if I
सकते।
were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
अभी नहीं आ
Clash
सकते
is a
दोस्त।
comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sound impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
ओके सो अब एक बचा है ये लग रहा है देख के थोड़ा सा।
Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
ये तो दमदार है क्या बंदा?
Seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life. No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory, and I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you to... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before...
So to recap, we're up against an impossible, some gullible guys paying way too...
Chink's village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Yeah, हम famous हो गए. Oh
Aren't
yeah.
they a vision bearer though? Why are they trying to enter?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Leo? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter. Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to... it's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achieved. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Xiao, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Dividing
Put that down. And also defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
Lol.
It's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot.
We are the Saiyan blooded.
Right.
Super Saiyan हम भाई normal इंसान है लेकिन Super Saiyan इसलिए तो powerful
Great
है.
heroes such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
नहीं
We're
नहीं.
not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. I can hardly believe it myself, to be honest. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you...
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament, even though you don't have a vision. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Okay,
In any
okay.
case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using it. All right, it's...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Okay, so हो जाए.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to
Oh,
win this
तलवार है मेरे
tournament.
पे.
His first bout begins now.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Come on, let's go sign up. What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Oh, easy था ये तो.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy in
मेरे पे
Diluc
तलवार
style
था.
too.
तलवार था मेरे पे तलवार.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
क्या भाई?
You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league, so I'm putting you straight through to the
Huh? But we only just started
Semi-final?
This
Oh
is how
yeah.
Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level,
To be fair,
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there,
Semi-final. Oh yeah.
We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
the captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
You may well be stronger than him.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
I'm ready.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize.
क्या ही कर लेगा भाई? दो तीन घुसे मारेगा बस मेरे को.
That's what I'm here for.
हो गया, जीत गया मैं.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought well. I believe you have.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong
Wait,
enough,
wait.
you'll have your
Call आया,
chance
wait.
to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Huh? You mean you...
No, I didn't. Only in defeat can you understand your...
Wow! Now that's...
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final...
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force
Wait,
dispersal
guys,
to
wait.
deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
Wait, guys, wait.
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Okay, so
We still haven't got any useful
सब काम हो गया. अब बाइडो हमें टिकट दो इनाजुमा का.
Maybe we can go talk...
बेडो, sorry.
You
Baido.
gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is, in fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beidou did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
What's the matter? Worried that you have been.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge
भाई 3
regarding
लोग देख
your
रहे हो
opponent's
कौन
particular
कौन देख रहे
skill
हो
set.
प्लीज भाई प्लीज
Given your
कमेंट करो
talents,
लाइक भी मारो यार
few
कुछ
from
तो
me
बोलो
will be all
गाइस
that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you.
Oh.
However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Oh. कहाँ पे? ओके चल के जाने से अच्छा हम टेलीपोर्ट कर ले. दो मिनट चलने से अच्छा 50 मिनट चल जाए ना.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
No, you didn't bring.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yeah, but how did you?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds,
my humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements to it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make... Now then,
इससे फाइट होगी. ओ इससे फाइट होगी। ओ हो एनिमो में आ गया मैं।
Rain cutter. Stand with me.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
The bond is strong.
Easy. ये ले। नाइस, फाइनली एक फाइट हुआ यार। आ जाओ आ जाओ।
Time to act. No, my sword.
Disappear!
Time to act. Rain out. Line's your fate. Witness the power.
Windblade!
ये ले।
Cool it!
Our bond is strong.
अब बताओ।
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions
ये देखो
and
एनिमो है यहाँ पे एनिमो।
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably, sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself?
Oh.
Not to mention, with no new Electro-visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change.
I'm not sure.
But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go. I wish to...
ओके सो अब हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं? ओ इट्स फाइट होगा क्या?
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the two finalists have Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osial, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face.
Oh yeah, smile.
U.S. Traveling Hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting. I'm sure everyone witnessed, but today's final round will surely. As for our other combatant, come on, what could be? Apologies. Everyone, just sit tight.
Maybe they are two.
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Okay.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds.
Okay. मैं विंड में शिफ्ट हो गया भाई, मैं डेंड्रो में था. चलो अच्छा ही हुआ.
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
Okay.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
मारो.
Dodge this.
Oh yeah.
Is this an answer from this world?
मैं तो बोल एकदम इजी से कुछ छोड़ना नहीं है, ये इजी सी चीजें नहीं छोड़नी है चाहिए. क्या नाइस, चलते हैं. लेट्स गो। सिली नहीं चाहिए।
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me.
Follow
there
me.
may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
भाई क्यों क्यों क्यों?
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
आ गया।
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Cool it! That was
आज 3 लोग देख रहे हैं यार मेरा लाइव, लेकिन कौन देख रहे हैं भाई? इतना कांस्टेंट वाचिंग कैसे आ रहा है भाई? शेयर कर देना यार जो भी देख रहे हो, खुशी हो रही है मुझे।
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
चोर
I
कहीं
had
के।
even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
गया अब तू।
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style. But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
What are you trying to do?
Let me leave you
Here's something special. Oh, so sorry.
Nice.
Lightning terrified! The bond is strong!
Wind blade.
जीत गया मैं. Easy.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willing...
No need.
Easy.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment he stole... I've tried many other... Though few tales tell of a master... After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try?
Okay.
The vision didn't seem to respond.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story?
The story begins with an old... He was once a good friend
Story
of mine.
time.
One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Let's go.
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Okay. आ गए हम.
Huh? Did Beta leave already? Maybe she went back to...
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champ.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux Clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is
Paimon thought we'd win and all.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Okay.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Okay, Prologue 2. Sailing the ship. Nice. सेवन हो गया. ये 8. 2 और चाहिए सिर्फ. चलो करते हैं कुछ आगे और. मैं कहा एनिमा में क्यों शिफ्ट कर दिया बंदे ने. कुछ रीजन होगा, पता नहीं, देखते हैं.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you. The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
Okay. So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Yo.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
Okay.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Well, I guess it's time
ये हर जगह है, मतलब ये हर जगह है. नर्स जॉय जैसी.
Delivered my message. I'll be heading
Pokemon से लिया गया है
The ship is currently anchored off of Stone Forest.
Okay, thanks for coming all this way to let us know.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Okay. Let's go. ये नहीं, ये करना है हमें. टेलीपोर्ट करो हमें. Hey, क्या हालचाल बेडो?
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Let's go, guys. शानदार. ये हम निकल चले इनाजुमा की तरफ. पहुंच गए. ओ भाई, क्या ही जगह है ये. बहुत दिखने में तो बहुत पीसफुल लग रही है जगह.
Oh, hi there.
कौन भाई? कौन है आप?
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
Okay.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts.
Okay.
If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
कर रही है हमारे वाली कि हम सेफ रहे.
Then if it's all settled, I'll be going.
सही है
I
भाई.
wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Okay.
Right, Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Okay, we've got this.
Seas, Captain Beto.
Bye bye. Oh, so nice. चलो. अब हम आ चुके हैं इनाजुमा में.
First things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
ये ऑन करते हैं पहले।
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested, and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits? My apologies, but I'll...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Well...
So...
The Outlander Affairs agents, they only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a few. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency? Both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee...
2 million?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you, but as this is just a processing...
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all their...
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an Outlander, the most that overseas merchants can do, that's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association?
Yep. And as well as it, essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills. I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life can... I was going to say nothing is set in stone when... Okay, I'll get...
Really? Wow, the Rito Fixer's bet...
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand? No. In fact, there's no real cost. I like to do things in a way that keeps
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Lightning flash!
should I choose?
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. And I have the blessing now 10% off.
Take this!
और राइट, सो एंड करते हैं अब। इलेक्ट्रो वाला पावर मुझे लगा था कुछ अच्छा होगा, लेकिन ये कुछ खास नहीं लग रहा मेरे को। सबसे ज़्यादा डेंड्रो ही है। ऑल राइट देन, आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं। इसके बाद हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे कल की वीडियो में। ओके, उम्मीद करता हूँ पसंद आया होगा। पसंद आया हो तो लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब वगैरह कर लेना, ठीक है। सी या, बाय, टेक केयर।
Blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali.